In this video, I'm going to show you how to create and send invoices using Square. Now, I've been using Square for a very long time. I have multiple accounts with Square, in fact, for all of my different companies, and I love it. Okay, I have no complaints with Square. Some people say the fees are high. Man, the price of convenience is the price of convenience, and I don't even notice those fees. But anyway, uh let me show you. Okay, let me show you how to send invoices with Square. And first and foremost, you're gonna need an account with Square. So do your due diligence to set up your account with Square. And once you are inside of Square, just like I am here, you are going to look on the left side of the screen and you're going to see where it says invoices. Once you click on invoices, you're going to select right here where it says create invoices. Just hit that, click. And then once you create invoices, you're going to type in this section here. Going to type in your customer's name. I'm going to blur this out so nobody can see it. So you'll just type in your customer's name. If your customer isn't already inside of Square, you'll just put their name in there. I'm just going to create somebody, Zelda. This is going to say Zelda. And then hit create new customer. I'm going to give Zelda a last name. I'm going to say Zelda, Zelda Gold. And I'm going to say Zelda Gold at gmail.com. I'm going to say Zelda Gold. I don't want to send this to a real person. Zelda Gold CVDG at gmail.com. You'll put in their phone number, 111-999-7654. I don't know. And then if they have a company name, you'll put their company name in there. I'm going to put Zelda Gold LLC. Street address, I'm not going to click this because I don't want my address to pop up. All of that good stuff. And then once you do that, I need to put a valid phone number in here. So right now I'm not going to use a phone number. Then I'm going to hit save. And then next you want to create a title for the invoice. So I'm going to say mindset and marketing consulting. And then you're going to give a description. All right. And I'm going to say invoice for mindset and marketing consulting. In January, okay, 2023. And then service date, you'll just select the date that you serve the client. If it's today, you hit today. Frequency, this is where you're going to decide how much you bill this person. So frequency, is it going to be a recurring invoice or a one-time invoice? My favorite is the recurring. Okay. And then right here, we'll select when do you want this invoice to start. Click here and you can select the date that you want this invoice to start going out. If it's immediately, click here, 7 days here, 14 days here, 30 days here, end of this month. Or you could just select when you want it to go out in the future. That's the cool part about this. I'm going to hit immediately. And then when do you want it to repeat? You can say I want it to repeat every month. So once a month, you could do, 3 times a month or in 3 months rather, excuse me. 2 months in 2 months, repeat every 2 months or every month. So I'm going to put every month. And then you can select when you want this invoice to stop going out. Now, if you select that this is a one-time thing, all of those options go away. But if you select that it's going to be recurring, that's when you're going to have those options. Okay. Then you can select when it ends. Is it never, after, on date? Each invoice due when? You know, in 7 days, 14 days of the receipt being sent or the invoice being sent. When does it due? Okay, so I put that it's due now. Right here, this is very important. Auto payments, you want to select this and allow them to save a card on file. This is very important because you don't want to be chasing people down for money every single month. So select that option to make sure that they're able to save a card on file. And when they save a card on file, that's going to allow their card to be automatically billed every single month. Okay. And then here, this is important as well. I know you gave it a title up here, but then you want to describe the item. If you, where it says item, it doesn't mean just product, it also means service. So if you selected an item for them, if you provide a specific service, you can put that there. You can choose to use this name one time or put it in your library. I'm going to put it in my library. I'm going to hit save. Now it wants me to add a price here. So I'm going to say $2,500. Okay. And then I'm going to hit save. And then from there, you can choose to add a card right now. If you have their card on file, you could do that. You'll hit add card and you can put their card in manually. And from that point on, it'll be there. And then you can select how you want to get paid. Is it credit or debit? Do you also want to do ACH bank transfer? Do you want to do Cash App? That's new. So that's a new feature where you can allow them to pay with their Cash App. Okay. You can use Afterpay. You can use gift cards. If you've created a gift card, you can use that. Tipping, you can allow them to tip by selecting this option right here. And then this is going to decide how you share the send the invoice. Since I didn't put a phone number in there, it's only going to select email. Reminder, it'll send reminders 7 days before the due date. Okay, 7 days before the due date. You can edit and decide when you want to send a reminder. Send your customer reminders for this payment request. So you can say, hey, I want them to get a reminder 7 days before the due date. Also send them a reminder on the date, and then also send them a reminder 1 day after the due date, and then another reminder. You can just add as many reminders as you possibly can think of. Or actually, I was wrong about that. You can add one reminder here, additional reminder. You can say, all right, 4 days. And what I do is, if they haven't paid their invoice in like 3 days, I cancel the invoice, because I don't want to work with people that take up their time paying. So I always make sure that we cancel it after 3 days. If it's not paid in 3 days, we're done. Another thing you want to do is, if you're shipping something, select request shipping address. And when you do that, it's going to prompt them to give you a shipping address. Okay. And any attachments, if you have any like PDFs or anything, or any images you want to add, you could just select that and add these images. And after that, you hit send. Now, the cool part about it, it's going to go out to them based on, the way you have told Square to send the invoice. And also, the moment they open that email, you'll be able to see that they saw that invoice. I love that feature because you can kind of get a gauge on, what type of person you're dealing with. And, a lot of people, some people would say, oh, I didn't get the invoice. Well, they're lying because you saw when they opened the invoice. So I like that feature on Square. So that's how you send invoices with Square. I love this software. Again, I use it, and I have been using it for many years with multiple companies. I have nothing but great things to say about Square. And if you want to check it out, There's a link below this video. Just go ahead, sign up, and you're going to get some really good benefits for signing up through my link down at the bottom of this video. It's Robbie Cornelius, the mindset and marketing wizard, okay? Helping you master your mind and make money online. And if you want to connect with me, go to webassetgroup.com. Talk to you soon.